Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 31 of Europa Universalis for as Malwa. It's been a few days since I played and I've slept a couple of times since then. But I seem to remember in, I think it was the previous video, we had our war with Orissa. We took a couple of provinces from them. Actually, in fact, I think we took more than a couple of provinces from them. We actually took their capital, which is their highest development province, and this one, because I wanted to sort of carve them up. And I believe that I took this one here just to isolate them from Bermanis. Now, we did get a coalition against us, but because I've just reloaded the save from the last time I've played, the AI does its thing where it re-evaluates everything, and Nepal, Sindh, and Bermanis have all left the coalition. Was that Bermanis leaving, or was that Bermanis joining? That was Bermanis leaving. So that is good. We do still have this horrible Bermani Delhi alliance, which I do not like. We've got no manpower. We do need to not make states. We've got some cores that we need to province. Cores that we need to province? Province that we need to core. Wow. You can tell I had a long day yesterday. Can't even words today. So let's try and get the rest of those done. Now, we are also attempting to get our tech situation sorted out, because we're getting the tech penalty again. Now, we were building up the institution somewhere, and I think it was... No, we got colonialism. Let's have a look at this. Gain some mercantilism for legitimacy. Yep, sure. Let me just double check this. Where were we getting this this spread? I'm sure we had something. Yeah, it's we have embraced it, have we? I think I took loans, didn't I? I seem to remember taking loans now. Institutions, yeah. So we already grabbed this. We paid for it. So we've probably got some loans. We can repay at loan. Sure, let's get one loan repaid off, because that'll be less interest in the long run. So we do have the issue of no manpower, which is an issue that we always have, although only 10,000 off max, so that's not terrible. We may get some rebel factions. We are sucking up to a few people. Now, as far as allies go, we no longer have Orissa as an ally, so we've only got Transoxiana and Vijayanagar, which I think is fine. I do want to break into Sindh at some point. They are allied with Transoxiana and Delhi, which is an absolute pain. Delhi is at war with Karadel, and they're allied with Uzbek and, wow, a lot of people. Chagatai, Sindh, Bermanis. Delhi's going to be a bit of a struggle, but I think at some point we will be able to do something about them. We've got Nepal up here, who are allied with Kachar and Bhutan, so we could probably go and grab something from them if we really wanted to. And that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, we do have a lot of overextension. We've got a lot of aggressive expansion. We're always going to have a lot of aggressive expansion with some of these guys. So, could we actually take Nepal on in a war? Bhutan and Kachar, how big are they respectively? Bhutan is quite small. Kachar's quite big, but they're also busy being sieged out. Do I have any sort of CB on you? I do not, because Kachar wouldn't actually come in at the moment. Bhutan would. You dislike me because there's a lot of aggressive expansion there. We've got maxed improved relations with you. You have a royal marriage with Orissa. Let's go ahead and build a spy network on you, because I've got a feeling that'll come in handy in the future. Oh, we've got this core we need to do as well. This is the capital. I think that's why I was saving those admin points, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring those back, and we'll save up until we get the 138, and we'll core Orissa's old capital first. That'll be a much better province to core. Are there any buildings that we want to build anywhere? Let's just click that. It'll be quicker. Any taxation buildings? None of them worth a particularly high value right now. Production? Yeah, not overly necessary right now. I do also want to save up to pay that other loan off. Can we actually do that government reform yet? Not quite. We're nearly there though. A few more months. 1st of April of 85, so less than a year, and we'll have another reform, so that will be good. What's our current ruler like? I remember him being pretty rubbish. It's a 1-3-3. Could swap him for a 3-2-4. Not too much better. We'd lose legitimacy and prestige. It's taken so long to get my prestige up. And I think having the Diplo rep and the cheaper advisor costs is worth keeping him around for at the moment. We're just running level 1 advisors. I think that's fine for now. We'll just try and keep up on tech. I think our tech's not too bad, to be honest. We are still one of the most technologically advanced nations in the area, so that's okay. I do want to take some more out of Bamanis. We'll probably take some more out of... We need to integrate IDAR at some point, or at least find a way to feed bits of Sind to them. The easiest way to do that. Or take something from Delhi and give it to them. I don't know which would be better. Cinder's still like fabricating on me anyway. Malwa gets in incompetent diplomacy for 5 years, giving us negative 10% to improve relations. That's annoying. We are starting to recover manpower now, which is good. So we've got some armies drilling. Now you're down here. You've got a leader, so you're going to get drilling as well. I did have you there because of the potential separatists, but I think for now we don't have to worry too much about that. Let's go ahead and start coring the capital, though. Faster we can get that done, the better. How much overextension do we have? 48%. So that's quite significant. So if I do want to start going and try and grab something from Nepal, I'll probably want to do it once we've got rid of some of that overextension. But I think we've got a good potential way to break out in this direction. We've got a few smaller nations that aren't particularly strong, and they don't have particularly big network alliance connections. It's going to be quite difficult to actually break down in this direction. Now, Andrahar is allied with Vijayanagar, but guaranteed by Bamanis, which is a little bit annoying, because what would be really good is if I could actually declare war on them just to bring Bamanis in on their own without bringing Vijayanagar in. Not too sure if that is something that's ever going to stop being a thing, though. And then eventually we will take Vijayanagar as well. They're not going to be left untouched. Do not worry about that. So that is a big loan, and we're only making... Well, we're making 12 ducats a month, actually. That's not too bad. It's not great either, but it's also not too bad. Rebel factions are going up slowly. I can live with that. Improving relations are going up. Core creations are happening. So, yeah, all stuff is going on. What have we got here? We can enact a government reform. So let's pause up and have a look. So this is going to be our tier 6. So we can have, enacting this government reform will remove 300 of your government reform progress and will give you the following benefits. Number of states plus 5. Or we can have minimum autonomy in territories minus 10%. Interesting. Do I actually want either of those? Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to take one of them, but do I want more states, or do I want reduced minimum autonomy in territories? To be fair, I don't have that many territories. Most of what I have are states, and the only ones I haven't made into states are the ones that I only own 1 or 2 provinces of. So I think I'll actually go for the ones... I mean, I'm not even using all my states at the moment, am I? I'm not even using all my states, so let's go for the reduced autonomy. Because I could make some more states if I wanted to. Like this one, for example. We do own 3 of the provinces. Later on, we will take these other 2. If we were to make this into a state, it would be a fair bit better. Let's go ahead and do that. Of course, it will cost us some points to core it. And I know we've still got other provinces that we need to core as well. We've got a lot of coring that we need to do. That one's not worth doing. That one's not worth doing. Neither's that one. Neither's that one. Neither's that one. So we definitely want to try and take those 2 bottom provinces if we can. Because that'll give us that'll give us a complete state down there. So, I keep clicking the wrong buttons. I'm not having a very good day. We don't really want to do that one. Yeah, we need 2 provinces for that one. So we've got quite a lot of places where we could make states, but we haven't because we don't have all the provinces. If I can find a way to grab those 2 provinces there from Nepal, that'll be fantastic. They probably don't have a very big army. We're up to 15.2 on the spy network. We still need to do all this this coring. We're not making a huge number of admin points right now. Am I admin focused? Or did I turn my focus off? I think I turned the focus off, didn't I? No, I am actually admin focused. I mean, we could always try... This is a reduced national unrest guy. Unfortunately, I don't have anyone else that's useful. I don't even have a level 2 guy. We could go ahead and promote this guy for a bit of money. So I think we will go ahead and do that. And make him into a rank 2 guy. And that'll obviously cost us a bit more money every month. But I think that's fine. I think having the extra admin points will be worthwhile. And he's only 38, so, you know, he'll probably live for a little while longer. I might consider upgrading the military guy, but I don't think I need to right now. So we'll leave that as is. Let's just go ahead and core that one because it's instant. Not that it actually counts towards overextension because it was just an old territorial core. But we do need to get these other ones done. However, once Kutak is finished, that will be the majority of our overexpansion gone. Or overextension gone. So I probably will declare this war over here as soon as I can. Let's go ahead and actually move some armies into position. Because I think we probably could jump in here quite quickly. And I don't think that they've got a lot that they could do. We won't be able to siege this province, of course, because it's occupied by Koch, unless we declared war on Koch. So how about I go down here and get a claim. So let's go ahead and grab a claim on that. So we now have a CB. And if I were to... No diplomats to send, which is typical. Let's go ahead and bring back the diplomat. So if I were to go ahead and declare a war here, Bhutan would still come in. Bhutan are fairly small. Kachar have got their own problems. Yep, we'll go ahead and take it. There's always a risk taking these wars, but we will go ahead and do it. Now, their capital is currently being sieged out by Orissa, so they probably don't have any soldiers left at the moment because they're in another war. So, there's... Oh no, they do actually have some troops there. They've only got a fairly small stack, though. And I'm going to let them fight Orissa's army, because one, it will reduce Orissa's forces down, which helps me out for future wars. Secondly, it's also reducing Nepal's armies down, which, again, makes it easier for me in future wars. You're coming over here to do something that I don't appreciate, so I'm going to move up with another army. It's only a small stack, so it's not that big of a thing. I'm going to move out in this direction with you. Would love to be able to take that, but it's not going to happen. Probably should just try and march through and get... Right, and I'd have to go a really long way around to grab anything else. So I'm going to move out that province. I don't want to cause a lot of, like, devastation or anything there, because it's a province that I intend to take for myself. Funnily enough, Nepal actually lost that one. That wasn't great for them, was it? Can we chase you down? Can we actually get you? You're going into my capital, are you? You are more than welcome to try. You're not going to get out of there in time, though, are you? So, we lose a few men, but that's fine. Take you up there. You guys can stay there and carry on drilling again, I think. Excellent. We might just have to wait until Orissa's out of the war. Now, Bhutan is in. We could probably go and take Bhutan's capital out and get Bhutan out of the war. So let's just go and see if we can just get them straight out, and then we don't have to worry about that. So they now occupy, they as in Orissa, now occupy Nepal's capital. So I'm kind of hoping that they hurry up and get that war over and done with, really. If we can get them out of the war. I'll probably try and take war reps from Bhutan. It never hurts to have a bit more money. But if we can go ahead and get this destroyed over here, that'd be really good. Let's go ahead and just start those from coring up. So I'm just going to keep the rest of these guys around. I'll keep you up here in case we get the opportunity to grab something later on, because it might well happen. And yeah, I'm only grabbing this because I want to get these guys out of the war. Once they're willing to leave, and that'll actually probably be enough war score to get war reps anyway. Maybe even get some money from them. So yeah, looks like there's a couple of different wars going on there, which is going to help us out. We've got their capital already, which is great. So, are you willing to peace out? Yes, you are. Will you give us war reps? You will. Will you give us money? You only have 70 ducats, but let's go ahead and take it. So that'll give us a black flag. Local goods produce modifier -50 in one province. So actually you didn't get black flagged for whatever reason. Okay, well we'll go through and try and grab whatever provinces we can that aren't currently under occupation of somebody else's forces at least. Because, yeah, most of this is occupied by Koch, so Koch might end up just taking a lot of this for themselves. Yep, Arissa just grabbing lots of stuff. If we can grab this one at least. So, is this actually Koch's war? What is the actual war? This is the Defender. So this is the Nepalese conquest of Purnia. So Nepal have actually declared war for this province here, but Arissa's coming to help them, and, well, Arissa's still strong enough to get that job done. Gain 2 prestige, or reduce the... Well, we'll just take the prestige, surely. So they are the only guys in the war on that side, yeah. So we'll see what happens when Koch decides to peace out. Surely they're going to have to do it sooner or later. Because Nepal is now fully sieged. We might as well stay up here and loot, because we can't do anything else with the province. We're not going to be able to take it. Although it is completely devastated, so there's no point staying there anymore. Nothing to loot. We can afford to repay our loan. So let's go ahead and do it. And let's just bring you guys out of there. Excellent. All we can really do is wait for that war to end. What's going on over here? Delhi is in a war against Transoxiana. Transoxiana declared war against Delhi, but for some reason didn't actually call me in. Which is interesting. Did any of their allies decline the call? No, it doesn't look like it. So if I tried to declare war on Delhi right now... if I tried to declare war on Delhi right now, they'd still bring all of their friends in. Chagatai, Uzbek, Hormons. Yeah, that's pretty devastating. Well, I'm already in one war. And who knows, this might weaken Delhi in the future. We'll probably just find a way to go directly after Bamanis. I wonder if I were to do... Do you know what I could do here? No, this wouldn't actually work. I was just thinking... What I'd like to do is declare a war on Andhra. I don't have a CB, I need to get one. Declare a war on Andhra, so I'm going to start getting a claim on them. And what I need to try and do is bring Vijayanagar into some other war on my side, so I can declare a war against Andhra. It's a shame. Can I guess I can't call you to arms anyway. Will not accept. Because it's a distant war. And you're fighting in another war. Okay, that's fine. We will find a way. We'll work out a way of doing this. There will be a way around this. Hopefully Arissa are going to end up finish their war soon. Okay, I'm going to read this one because it's the second time it's popped up now. Malwa is in flames. You're at war against those who would see your country crushed and your loyal subjects slain. Such an assault to your people is unacceptable, and you find an unusual fury burning within you, directed at those people who cause this conflict. From the way others look at you, it is clear that you must appear frightening and your anger and determination. While recuperating into temple, you see a statue of Kali, horrifying in its appearance and brutality, yet in its eyes, red with rage, you see something of yourself, a sense of purpose. Just as Kali guards her children, you will protect the sons and daughters of Malwa to the end. Malwa gets withdrawn in contemplation, unless our leader dies before... So it's for, what, 5 years unless our leader dies. Reduces yearly legitimacy, reduces chance of a new heir, and... Well, it's yearly legitimacy -1 for 5 years, and -1 diplomatic relations. I'm going to take it. Do you know why? And I know we are going to lose that Diplo point there, but I want to go ahead and see what it does, because it looks like it's part of an event chain, and it's not one that I'm familiar with. So, we've got this one now. That's very good. There's a lot of autonomy here, which is not so good. It's a very well-developed province. It doesn't have the printing press or anything here, which is unfortunate. Our royal marriage with Orissa has ended. That is fine. Vijayanagar is down here. Why are Vijayanagar suddenly in... Defender against Vijayanagar with the Vijayanagari conquest of Cyrili something. So Vijayanagar are actually trying to conquer this province here. I don't know how they can be doing that, because Vijayanagar can't surely have... Well, they might have had a previous claim on it, I guess. They must have had a claim on it from before. Because they can't get a claim on it now. My peasants have taken over one of our provinces, which is unfortunate. But we can also go ahead and grab that one. I shouldn't really kill these guys. I should just let them move into another province. There we go. That's actually pieced out. It's actually pieced out, and Koch has taken a lot of these provinces. So let's go ahead and take some more stuff from Nepal. You're now black flagged. So yeah, Koch actually took some provinces, so we need to go to war with Koch. So this might end up being part of Vijayanagar, which would be unfortunate if it is, making us direct neighbours. That's certainly going to be problematic. But certainly not the worst problem that we've encountered. You guys go back to drilling. Manpower's building up quite nicely. We've still got a couple of your provinces captured. We might even be able to do a full annex here on Nepal. And start sort of carving India up. But I'm over the 20-minute mark, so I am going to end this video here. When we come back, we will see how this war unfolds. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying EU4. I'll see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.